Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and thanks for stopping by for a visit today. I did a little Michael's yarn run I wanted to share with you guys, and also I wanted to share a little update on the circle vest that I am making in um, plus size. So yesterday I did a video on this and I gave all the details of how I'm changing the pattern. It is a pattern by the Lavender Chair Pocket Full of Posy. I think the child's one is Ring Around the Rosie and the adult one is Pocket Full of Posy. And so I'm changing up the pattern a bit to make it my size. And so if you missed that video, you can go back to yesterday's video and catch that and hear all the details of how I'm changing it. It's still the Lavender Chairs pattern. I'm just changing it up a little bit so that it changes the size of the circle vest. So this is a circular vest. Let's see, here it is. That's what I have going on so far. You saw one armhole there. Okay, so that's the bottom. So let me here's an armhole. This is the neck around, the top around the neck. And then here is another armhole. Yes. So that's how it's coming out. Now, I did try this on. Big Daddy helped me try it on and check it out and see how it was doing. And it fits across the back really good. It's not like stretched. It's loose and it has more, it has room. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like, oh my God, I'm trying to cover this back. You know, it's not strained to reach across my back or anything like that. And then the armholes, I could have done them not quite so much. The pattern called for 30, chain 30. I chained 40 just because I didn't want it to be like, I don't know, I just didn't want it. I wanted it to be loose and not, I was afraid it might, you know, like, yeah, you can get in it, but it took stretching to get in it. I didn't want it to look like that. It doesn't, because the armholes are way down here. But I'd rather it be bigger like that than to look like I stretched that sucker getting it on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. So anyway, after the armhole, this part is what's coming around now. So just imagine, let me see. I don't want to, let me see if I can just show you. So that's the armhole. Keep in mind it ain't on just perfect, but okay, so that's what's coming. So I got to keep going, right? Because I want this up front. It's going to be like just kind of ruffly and just there, but it's got to come around me. And you can make it where, you know, it just comes a little ways and there's some open space, but I want it to be a lot there. I want to be able to, like, if I want to, you know, do it like that, or even just put a pin to a little clasp there or something. Not anything permanent, but just one of those pins like you can buy at Hobby Lobbies. They have some beautiful jeweled pins. I haven't looked at them lately, but I'm just saying, I know they do if that's something I wanted to do. And I don't know yet until after I get it made and see how it does. But anyway, so I told Big Daddy I needed another cake or two of this. I said I might could get by with one, but I'd rather have two because I was wanting to make a hat like this to go with it, to match it. And he said, okay, we'll go get 2 cakes of that. Okay, so we went to Hobby Lobby. I mean, not Hobby Lobby, Michael's, to get the Caron Cinnamon Swirl Cake in springtime to match this, because I love that. I love this color. I love how it looks so summery, and now that's the back, and this is the front. So anyway, now this could be a blanket. I kind of told myself this. before I tried it on the last time and saw that, oh, it fits fine, I told myself that if it turns out that it's too small, I was going to come back and sew this armhole closed so that it was just a circle blanket. But I don't have to. So anyway, it would make it's already like a really large size circle blanket. So anyway, so it is 2 cakes of it, and the cakes are 407 yards, so that's 814 yards so far. So in yesterday's video, I showed you that I had bought 2 of these, and then I went back later and bought 2 of the Twilight Surf. I like that color too. It's really pretty. So anyway, now we did a little Michael's run for some yarn. We got there, and guess what? They only had 1 of these left. And I even looked online, and after I bought this one, and it said out of stock for my store. So I barely got there in time to get this one because it was sitting when I walked up to the little cake stand where they have these cakes displayed. It was just sitting there all by itself. And so I got it, and I started looking around immediately in all the other shelves and stuff for a second one. And because I wanted to make a hat out of this also, and also I just wanted to have some left over. I love the colorway. But anyway, so Big Daddy came over there, and then he said, I thought you was getting 2. I said, they only have 1. And so he walked all over that yarn department looking for it. And I said, it's not anywhere. This is where they have them. And so he said, well, somebody might have picked it up and put it in the wrong place. And I said, well, that's true. And so he said, where are the cakes at? And so I said, well, they're on that first aisle. So we went down the first aisle, and I glanced at the cakes because I would have recognized it right away if I saw it. And there was not one there. So I turned around and went on. He stayed, and he picked up just about every cake, looking to see if it was a cinnamon swirl. I thought that was so sweet. It was so time wasting, but it was very sweet, you know. And I said, baby, they don't have it. And he said, well, I'm just double checking. And I said, well, I would have saw it if it was here, but it's not. I said, so 1 might do. It'll be fine. It'll do. I think 1 would probably be enough. I just wanted to, you know, make one of these hats to go with it. I thought that would kind of be cute. So I did get the 1 of this, and so then he came back over there, and he's looking at the cinnamon rolls again. Cinnamon sweet, what do they call them? Cinnamon swirl cakes. He came back over there, and he's looking at them again, and he said, well, they're buy 3 get 1 free, so why don't you just go ahead and get 3 more and get this one free. And I thought, that sure is generous of you. But I know I really have had a hard time the past few weeks with my health, and so I've been feeling like just very sickly and no energy and just run down, and I've spent a lot of time in the bed, honestly, sleeping, because I just feel real weak, and I can't eat anything. Every time I try to eat something, I just throw it up and get sick, and I'm hungry. So he feels guilty about that, I guess. I don't know. He feels bad for me. So I think that's why he was like, just come on, get you 3 more. And so I picked this one. This one is called Lord. I don't even know. Maita? Is that it? It may be Maitai. I don't know. But anyway, I ended up getting 3 more of these. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to make with these yet, but I think that's a beautiful color too, and it would make something yummy. I don't want to make the same thing again because I wouldn't want 2 spring summery looking, vests. I only need 1. So I don't know what I'm going to make with this one, but gosh, those are some pretty colors. Like, I love that. The yellows and the purple and the coral and the light pink. Yeah, very pretty. And it has some orangey in it. The colors just go really well together. What I do like about this is just the way those colors have worked up together. Is that the front or the back? Okay. I like the way these colors have worked up together. So pretty. It just kind of looks magical. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, because I love it so much, I'm putting more into it than it is. So anyway, while I was in Michael's, okay, there's a certain yarn that I need to work on a blanket that I started way back when. I had actually been working on this blanket before I had my feeding tube surgery 2 years ago, and I didn't get it finished that year, and so I ended up in the hospital for a long time. I ended up in a nursing home, and I just had a really rough go. That project got boxed up and put away. I recently had got that project out and discovered that I needed a certain yarn to go with it to, finish it off and stuff. So Michael's never had the yarn. I tried to order it online. I could not get the ordering thing to work for me. Their website never works for me on my computer. I don't know what it is. I've tried all different things and cannot ever get their website. And they never have this color in stock. And so I went down the aisle, just looking to see if there was one of those cinnamon swirls somewhere. And I saw the color and I was like, is that the right color? It can't be. And I picked it up and it is. It's taupe. And that's what I need to work on this project. So I ended up grabbing, they had 4. I don't know exactly how many of these I need, but I also use this color for dolls' skin tone too sometimes. And so I went ahead and got all 4 that they had because they never have this in. They probably only got those 4 skeins in. So I grabbed them up, and so that's what I got. That was my little Michael's yarn run. I wouldn't say it was a haul, but it was a run. But anyway, so I really do love this colorway. I don't know what I'm going to make with that, but it's so beautiful. And I have 3 of them, so that'll be good. And then I have this right here to finish off this project that I'm working on. And we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, I think that 1 cake is going to be enough, honestly. By the time I add that in, and I'm going around and around and around, and this just grows bigger on both sides. So yeah, it's gonna do fine. So I just wanted to tell you that I did run to Michael's and got 1 more cake. I would have got 2. They didn't have 2. So this must have been a popular color because all the other boxes were full. This is the only one that was all by itself. Even all the blossoms. Caron also had a new blossom cake that is super soft. I did not purchase any blossoms because they're really soft, but I just wasn't crazy about the coloring of them. I liked this much better than the blossoms colors, although they're super, super soft and feel really good. This is soft, but it's not the blossom soft. But anyway, this colorway must have been really popular because people in Monroe, Louisiana, bought it up because when I purchased my original two, there was a tray full of these. And now that tray is gone. And so after I bought this one and we came home, um, Big Daddy was still thinking about that I wanted two and only got one. And he said, well, can you order that online? And I said, well, I can't ever get their website to work for me to place an order. And so, but I was able to get on there and look and saw that because I just wanted to check and see if they said, there was some more in stock because who knows, there could have been some in a box way up on top of the shelves. It could have been some in the trays under the shelves. Who knows? But it did say out of stock. So I did buy the last one. But anyway, I don't think I really need another one. I think this one's going to be plenty to finish this off. And then I could just make a hat with some pale yellow if I wanted to. Probably that's what I can do. So I just wanted to tell you guys about our little yarn run. I appreciate Big Daddy. He was just so sweet. Trying to get me up the yarn that I wanted. I thought that was sweet of him. And he spent a long time over there looking at all those Caron cakes to see if any of them. And he was like, what's the name of it again? And I said, Springtime. I said, babe, but it's not any of them over there. And he was looking at all these different Caron cakes that were not swirls. I mean, he didn't get that this was a new certain kind, that the rest of them, didn't look like that. He didn't get that, and so he was just searching and searching, picking all of them up, looking at the colorway and all. And I was just like, oh, bless his heart. Oh goodness. Well, guys, I hope you're all having a great day. Keep in mind, it is a beautiful day to crochet, and I will be back to see you all very soon. Bye, friends.